This is a student point of view for Edulastic, what they would see inside of Classroom and how they would access the test themselves. So as you can see, I posted it inside of the student's classroom, and it would say your name is posted a new assignment via Edulastic. When they open it up, they will see the test link located right here. They will go ahead and click on it, and as they open it into a new tab, what you'll want to have or instruct them to do is make sure that they sign in with Google. So as they sign in with Google, if they're first time using Edulastic, which is probably not, it should be through math, they've already had it, then you want to go ahead and tell them to select their account if they need to. And then it should prompt them to say that this is a timed assessment. It tells them exactly how much time we have given them on the test, so they get 15 minutes, and it tells them that they cannot quit in between. So they're not allowed to save their test and come back to work on it. Once they open it, they're set. So then they want to go ahead and click continue. Okay, now if you'll notice, what they should see is that it essentially looks blank right now. And they're going to be like, well, it's not right there. And that's because you have not opened the test yet. Once you open it, this screen is going to look a little bit different. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, I have pressed the open button at this point inside of Edulastic. The kids still will not see anything. So what they need to do is they need to refresh their page. So wait for the refresh, have them reload, and then now the test should appear for them. Okay, notice the icon I'm on in their screen. It's the topmost icon. You actually have the same one in Edulastic. Looks like a little speedometer or an odometer, something like that. I tell them to go to that, and the test is there, and then they want to go into start assignment. Again, it prompts them, okay, this is a 50-minute assessment. Are you ready to take this? They click continue. And once they do that, now their time has begun. And you can see they're given a clock to count down. And the test is in a PDF format. So as they read a question over here, this is question number 1, it aligns with this answer location. So they read through the question, decide on what their answer is, they pick it, then they move to the next one. So number 2 is right here and aligns with this one right across there. Now, tools that they do have available is we did add on a calculator for them. So they do have a basic calculator that they're able to use inside of the program if they want to. The other thing is that I would encourage them to be aware of the buttons over here on the left. This indicates the other pages. I would have them open it up so they can see the other PDF pages and they can easily scroll between them. So when they are closed, notice Edulastic will not let me move down to the next page. And they're going to see, wait a minute, I haven't answered all the questions. They get confused. So please prompt them to click this little arrow key over to open up the next page for them to go to. Okay, that is the one trick with that. Also, if something's not completely in view for them, they can click the plus or minus button to zoom out so they can see more of the page if they need to. So that is an option as well. But again, after they answer those questions that are ready to move on to the next page, they actually have to click on the page over here on the left-hand side because this is a PDF document that we've loaded into here and we're ready to modify. Notice that they can go ahead and, for example, they could click on an answer way down here on page 16 and it will take them to that page, but their answer is marked. That's why I like to train them to go ahead and open the sidebar over here and scroll to the page that they want to go to instead of just clicking buttons because they might click something and make a mistake. All right, so now let's just say they have everything completed. They're ready to submit. Then they go up here. They click submit. Now, it will tell them right away, okay, you have answered these questions. Okay, it doesn't tell them what's right or wrong. But they also encourage these gray ones are skipped, okay? So once they have not answered yet. So if they want to, okay, well, I forgot these. I'm going to go back to this question and I'm going to go ahead and go find it. It's nice because it takes it to the question for them, which is super cool. And I appreciate that for sure to help ease their worry a little bit. And then they're able to, again, answer what they need to, okay? And again, there's a magnification tool on here as well. It's a little slow, It's not something a lot of the kids use, but maybe for visual impaired students, if you have any that applies to them, it might be something useful for them. Okay, so that's your basic one. Again, they click submit, and once they're all finished, they click all, and everything is marked, and then they click submit one more time, and their grade goes in. And notice they are not given a grade, which is what we do not want them to have as well. Okay, so that should be the tutorial on how to administer the 7th grade exam for upcoming 8th graders.